Right now, as you're watching this, your brain is slowly floating inside a thin layer of water. Your bones, yes, your solid, hard bones, are almost 1/3 liquid. And if you stopped drinking water today, your brain would literally start shrinking inside your skull. But here's what most people get completely wrong about hydration, and it might actually be more dangerous than dehydration itself. Stay with me. Water is virtually everywhere. It's trapped in soil, locked inside ice caps, and flowing through every single cell in your body right now. Here's a number that might surprise you. The average human is between 55 and 60% water. You are, quite literally, more liquid than solid. But newborn babies, they take it even further. At birth, a human baby is 75% water. That makes them, and I'm not exaggerating, almost as watery as a fish. By their first birthday, though, that number drops to 65%. And it keeps shifting throughout your life depending on your age, your body composition, your location, and even your biological sex. So if we're basically walking water balloons, what exactly is all that water doing inside us? Think of water as the ultimate multitasker inside your body. It cushions and lubricates your joints. Every time you bend your knee or turn your neck, water is the reason it doesn't feel like grinding sandpaper. It regulates your body temperature. It nourishes your brain and spinal cord. And here's where it gets fascinating. Water isn't just floating around in your blood. Your adult brain and heart are made up of almost 75% water. That's roughly the same moisture content as a banana. Your lungs? Even wetter. 83%, which makes them closer to an apple. And your bones, the driest, hardest structures in your body, are still 31% water. Now, if we're essentially made of water and surrounded by water, why do we need to keep drinking so much of it? The answer is actually kind of alarming. Every single day, your body loses between 2 to 3 liters of water. Not through some dramatic event, just through the basics: sweating, breathing, going to the bathroom. These are functions you literally cannot survive without. But every drop lost needs to be replaced. Because when it isn't, things start going wrong, fast. The moment your body detects that water levels are dropping, your brain's hypothalamus, think of it as your internal alarm system, fires off a signal. It triggers the release of something called antidiuretic hormone. That hormone races to your kidneys and creates special channels called aquaporins. Their job? Force your blood to absorb and hold on to every last bit of water it can. That's why your urine turns dark when you're dehydrated. Your body is literally rationing its remaining water. But if you keep ignoring the signals, here's where the spiral gets ugly. Your energy plummets, your mood crashes, your skin dries out, your blood pressure drops, and your brain, your actual brain, starts working harder just to accomplish basic tasks. A dehydrated brain has to burn more energy to do what a hydrated brain does effortlessly. And in more extreme cases, your brain temporarily shrinks. It physically contracts because it doesn't have enough water to maintain its structure. Now, before you panic and start chugging water, hold on, because what I'm about to tell you next is something almost nobody talks about, and it can be just as dangerous. There's a condition called hyponatremia, and it's caused by drinking too much water in too short a time. Yes, water, the thing keeping you alive, can also hurt you. Athletes are the most common victims. During extreme physical activity, the body struggles to regulate fluid levels, and overcompensating with water throws the entire system off balance. Here's what happens inside your body. When you're dehydrated, your brain ramps up the production of antidiuretic hormone. But when you're overhydrated, it does the opposite. It slows down or even completely stops releasing that hormone. The result? The sodium electrolytes in your body become dangerously diluted. Your cells begin to swell. Your kidneys can't process the flood of diluted urine fast enough. That's when water intoxication sets in. Headaches, vomiting, and in rare but very real cases, seizures, or even death from drinking water. Now, before that terrifies you, this is an extreme scenario. It's rare, And on a normal day-to-day basis, staying properly hydrated is actually pretty simple. If you have access to clean drinking water, you're already ahead. But here's the real question everyone asks. How much do you actually need? You've probably heard the old rule. Drink 8 glasses of water a day. Sounds clean, sounds simple, and for a long time, that was the standard advice. But science has since fine-tuned that number, and the truth is more personal than a one-size-fits-all rule. The current consensus is that your ideal water intake depends largely on 2 things: your weight and your environment. For men, the recommended daily intake ranges from about 2.5 to 3.7 liters. For women, it's roughly 2 to 2.7 liters. And that range shifts. Up if you're active, overheating, or older. Down if you're sedentary and in a cool environment. But here's something most people don't realize. You don't have to get all of it from a glass of water. Water is the healthiest choice, no question. But other beverages, even ones with caffeine like coffee or tea, do replenish your fluids. That old myth that coffee dehydrates you? Mostly overblown. And here's a fun fact. About 1/5 of your daily water intake actually comes from food. Strawberries? Over 90% water. Cucumbers? Same. Even broccoli is over 90% water. So every time you eat a salad or snack on fruit, you're hydrating without even thinking about it, and getting valuable nutrients and fiber along the way. And drinking well isn't just about feeling good today. Studies have shown that staying optimally hydrated over time can lower your risk of stroke, help manage diabetes, and may even reduce the chance of developing certain types of cancer. No magic pill, no expensive supplement, just water. At the end of the day, getting the right amount of liquid makes a genuine, measurable difference in how you feel, how you think, and how you function every single day. And now that you know what's really happening inside your body, you might want to go grab a glass of water before your next MindSpark video. If this sparked your curiosity, hit subscribe and tap that bell, because every Sunday and Friday, we break down another question you didn't know you needed answered. I'll see you in the next one.